I want to make a short video just giving thanks, gratitude to some of the people who have influenced my garden practices. Have been a great help to me. Um, Number one, Elaine Ingram, soil scientist. Elaine's Soil Food Web. If you haven't checked her out and watched her videos, gathered some of her information, absolutely amazing stuff. All about how the different organisms in the soil food web bring life to the soil and hence life to your plants. The late great Roo Stout, permaculture icon. Definitely should check her out. I incorporate not everything she does, but definitely cover that soil with deep mulch. And, Self-sufficient me, my brother down in Australia, great channel, just a great channel. Honestly, big raised beds, and the older I get, seems like the taller the raised beds get. I'm not getting any younger. Definitely I switched to metal raised beds because it seemed like every few years I was just replacing the wood beds, irregardless of what I would do. But during the pandemic, we definitely we made some of our own because we didn't really have the money to do that. And sometime if you want to know how we did it, let me know. I'll post a video. My wife spearheaded it. I cannot take credit. She's amazing, especially when she's highly motivated. Garden Like a Viking. That dude is a Viking. Much love to him. He's out of northern Indiana. I'm in Indiana, so I want to show another Hoosier some love. Not only that, he's got a great channel. A lot of great ideas, and when something doesn't work out, he is definitely not afraid to admit it and say, this is how I'm tweaking it. But just tremendous channel. Make your own fish fertilizer, homemade fish fertilizer, all kinds of stuff worth checking out. Epic Gardening, great video channel out there. He's got I think I bought my first of the raised beds off of him, the metal raised beds that I bought. And he's got a partnership with those beds that are birdies that are made out of Australia. Not all my metal raised beds are birdies, but my birdie bed that I have has held up well. Highly recommend. And they tweaked the design, made them even better. There's a lot of competition out there, so I have other metal raised beds, but I've been happy with the birdie ones as well. Melissa K. Norris, she's got a great channel, a lot of homesteading, a lot of stuff like that. That's a great one. Charles Dowding, permaculture legend out there. In Great Britain. Can't say enough about him, and he's just a true gentleman, such a gentle soul. Great garden information. David the Good, another legend out there. If you haven't got one of his shirts, Compost Your Enemies, I got one off of him. He trademarked it. He copyrighted it. There are some phonies out there, but me and my wife, we got the Compost Your Enemies. Great books, great videos, a talented musician, and he does a lot of experiments, and just amazing teacher. Edible Acres, what can I say about that guy? He's a great, he takes his chicken flock and he has his chickens compost for him, and we've done some of that in the compost run, our chicken run, and it turned out great. We are not as advanced as him, but certainly we incorporate his ideas. Gary Palachuk, hillbilly pronunciation, The Rusted Gardener, bunch of great videos, great down-to-earth practical ideas. Growfully with Jenna, she's over in Ohio, great channel, about the same zone as me. So if you can find a channel that's about in your same grow zone, that's great, you know, because they're going to run into some of the same problems you have. The Michigan legend, brother M.I. Gardner. M.I. Gardner, he's been putting out videos since he was a Ute, and it's great to see him grow, to see M.I. Gardner grow. I bought his seeds, just some great videos, great young man, and it's a joy to see him over the years be so successful. Grow Veg is a British channel. It's great. Another guy who started as a young man, Hugh Richards. Great channel, man. And see him progress and be so knowledgeable, and he is such a great gardener, and he's been doing it since he was a teenager and putting out videos. That's great. Next Level Gardening, shout out to them. They're great. Absolutely great channel. Learned a lot from them. No-Till Growers. It's a great, if you're thinking about doing no-till and market gardening, that is a great channel. Ripe Tomato Farms, guy out of Canada, and he does, great guy, great spirit, very knowledgeable, and he's spot on with his information, and he has a great community, on Facebook. Can't say enough good things about him. True Food TV, great channel. She's been doing it for several years, and you know, she's provided a lot of information for people who don't grow their own food, have no idea where their food comes from, has no idea when somebody buys blueberries, what went into that, and very informational, a lot of on-farm visits. So such a great channel, and a gardener herself. Have to get a shout out to Baker Creek Seeds. I know they have a YouTube video. They're a seed company, but started off with a young man who had a problem with all these heirloom seeds that were being lost to history and at risk for being lost forever. And he did something about it as a teenager, started his own seed company. How amazing is that? And a lot of the varieties that I've grown over the years have come from there. Some of them work out great, some of them don't. Do I still grow heirlooms? I mean, I do grow heirlooms. Do I grow hybrids? Of course. But heirlooms are also a big part of what I do. And I say all this to say this, is that all these influences, you pick and choose the best and incorporate the ideas into them. Obviously do chicken compost, biochar, deep bed gardening, raised beds, hugelkultur, incorporating all these ideas. And then if something doesn't work, if a variety doesn't work, change it up. Be grateful. Also, when something fails, don't focus on what you failed on, right? Because you can look around and see successes. And so thank you guys, all these influences, all these people that have helped me, and keep doing what you're doing. It's such amazing information. And get out there and grow something today. And God bless you.